On this episode of Is It Fun, I will be reviewing The Empire Strikes Back.
There are thousands of classic games, and just as many ways of rating them. But if you love retro games as much as I do, and just want to know if a game is worth playing, then only one question need be answered.
The Empire Strikes Back was released in 1992 by JVC. The premise is simple. Take the story, characters, and locations from the Empire Strikes Back film, perhaps the best film in the Star Wars franchise, and turn it into a side-scroller with blasters, lightsabers, and force powers.
Choose the Force.
And some of those powers, like running faster, jumping higher, reflecting enemy shots, and levitating, got me really excited about The Empire Strikes Back. The game starts out innocent enough, with an opening crawl and the typical Star Wars fanfare, and then it actually begins. I have a bad feeling about this. The first thing that caused me some concern were the jumping physics. I realize in real life you can't change trajectory in midair, but you also can't jump 50 feet while riding on the back of a tauntaun. And while I'm on the subject of strange physics, why would a tauntaun who presumably lives on Hoth vaporize when he touched water?
What?
It just doesn't make any sense. And these two problems combined led to some serious frustration. I mean, I died like 327 times trying to get across these platforms.
Maybe I'm just not very good at video games.
And that's probably the biggest downfall of The Empire Strikes Back. It is way too difficult. And I say the biggest downfall, but it's not the only downfall. The sound design in this game is some of the worst I've heard in any game ever. Why does the music start when it does? Why does it stop when it does? Why is it dead silent sometimes? Where are the sound effects? Oh, you do have some sound effects, like a tauntaun breathing. At least I think that's breathing. Or a probe droid doing something. It's just so bad. And we'll let Lord Vader ask and answer the big question.
Is it fun? This game is bad.
I know we all want to like Star Wars games, but let's just be honest with ourselves. This is not fun.
You have failed me for the last time.
It's so not fun that after about 45 minutes of playing it, I just couldn't stomach it any longer. And it's so difficult and inconsistent that I didn't even bother finishing the first level. The game deserves to be thrown into the garbage masher on the detention level. And what really makes this bad is that this game was released in 1992. This is the end of the NES lifespan. Mega Man 5 came out that year. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Manhattan Project came out that year. Little Samson came out that year. The Super Nintendo came out in 1991. By 1992, developers should have been pushing the NES to its limits. And this is the best that JVC could do?
I'd rather play Eliminator Boat Duel.
No, that's not true.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true. As I used to say when I was a boy, yippee!
Well, you know, that's pretty pathetic when Eliminator Boat Duel is more fun than The Empire Strikes Back. For crying out loud.